good 5-0 win this evening, but first things first, how's Sonny Cox? Looked like a nasty injury.
Yeah, he's sore. I thought we got a real lesson in maturity and experience in terms of football in that first half. Just probably a split second too long in terms of his touch and finish in the box, and someone takes him out. It was a fair tackle, the lad won the ball, but he took a lot of Sonny as well. A swollen ankle at the moment. He'll go for an x-ray tonight or tomorrow, and we'll have to assess the injury off the back of that. 5 second half goals and 4 goals for Sam Nombe. Obviously Weston-Super-Mare are a different opponent to what we face in the league, but for Sam Nombe, 4 goals in any game will be pleasing for him. Yeah, we had better intent in that second half. We had a more dynamic team on the pitch. The opposition had changed, so they were probably weaker than the first half. But in terms of the confidence Sam will get from those 4 finishes and some classy finishes inside that, I was pleased with our attacking play. We actually should have had more. Our keeper made some good saves in that second period, and we were very dominant. But the game was dead and buried by then in terms of the actual competitive aspect of it. That's no disrespect to Weston, but we were getting stronger and stronger, and they were getting weaker and weaker. I just want to touch upon the experience those young players got in the first half. Harry Lee making some good saves and some important saves, and those under 18s and first year pros gaining valuable experience to play not just alongside pros, but against a good opposition in that first half. Quite an even game, if anything. They were on top, and we have to withstand a little bit of pressure. So we're constantly trying to find out where our players are at, and some of our young players have shown again tonight that they're going to be good players. They just need more time.
Attacking wise, I think we saw what a handful Pedro Borges can be, and he probably deserved a goal tonight with him.
Yeah, look, you saw how the younger players in the second half looked better with better players, I suppose, and in a cleaner game and a more dominant team. Even Amir, Harry Kite, players like that, they just looked like a different animal in that second half. But that was due to the intent of the team. He's going to be a good player. He's very athletic. I think he reminds a lot of people of Nigel Latangana, the way he plays. He covers the ground so well, and to get him at a young age, it means we can work with him and we can fine tune that talent and hone certain aspects of his game. He'll still have that rawness about him and that good instinct play, which is sometimes hard to coach into a player. So he's got good instinct in terms of that. Will improve other aspects of his game. But another bright one for the future, and at some stage when he bypasses the under 18 level this season, he'll have to go out on loan and get game time, similar to opposition and for similar teams than tonight.
You mentioned Harry Lee. His first half performance was outstanding, and actually so was the Western goalkeepers in the second half. 2 very good goalkeepers.
Yeah, I'm pleased with H. He'll have been disappointed with the goals at Tiverton. He just needs to find a rhythm in his game. He looked much more control tonight, much more complete. Everyone had more confidence in him. He made some good saves early on. That's always a booster for a goalkeeper. He kicked it well. His distribution was good. So a positive night. We all forget how young H is, but what a big future he's got ahead of him. Similar to a lot of players on that pitch, the younger ones, he'll have to go and get some game time this season. He'll play the cup competitions with ourselves like he always does, but he'll need some good loan time, and hopefully that performance puts him in the shop window for some teams.
I think you mentioned this on Friday, but this Friday's game at Taunton is going to be another 245s in terms of squads.
Yeah, look, they look fit. I've said this for a little while now. I'm not chasing fitness. I'm chasing other aspects of our play. Quality, contribution, intent, personality, character, all of the above in relation to how I want the game to look. That second half performance looked more like what we should look like at our best, and that's what we're aiming to get towards. Taunton will be a different animal on Friday, a bit more physical. They're on the back of a promotion themselves, so congratulations to them. And we go down, it's always a tough fixture, but a well-supported fixture and a competitive game of football. We want different teams to test us in different ways, and we'll flip the teams again. I'm trying to mix them up as best I possibly can, so everyone plays with different partners within different units as well, and we'll do that probably for the last time on Friday and get another 45 minutes into their belts or under their belts. They always do their work at half time and at the end of the game just to top them up, and then the following week we start building up the majority of match minutes. But fitness wise, obviously Sonny Cox has unfortunately picked up the injury tonight. Piers Sweeney looks like he's going to come back to training towards the end of the week. Sam Stubbs will be getting game time in the next couple of weeks. Kyle Taylor's the only long-term one, so we've got a small squad at the moment. I've got to try and keep him fit.
Finally, just a quick one on the transfer window. I believe you're working hard on targets and hope to.
As always, Craig. Yeah. As always. No developments. I can't keep reiterating that. If they're going to be loans, they're going to be later on in the window. We've had several conversations and positive ones at that. So we feel we're getting closer and closer. But as with ourselves, until a certain amount of the pre-season time has gone, we can't send them out on loan because we want to look at them, we want to assess them, we want them to get used to our ways. A lot of clubs will be doing the same, and a lot of clubs are away, certainly at the higher level clubs. They get to go to Spain and Portugal and places like that on pre-season trips, and these players who are available will be available when those camps. So we're looking forward to what we can bring in the next couple of weeks.